The Walking Dead is a TV show that started in 2010 and ended this year. Maybe? It was really popular when it first came out and was the peak of zombie entertainment. So someone thought that would be funny to replace the word walking in the show title with the word blocking, just so they could name their Hypixel game The Blocking Dead. What a hero. The Blocking Dead is a special game on Hypixel, because it is probably the only game that has a story, which I will talk about in a minute. So when you first run the game, you spawn into an airplane. This airplane happens to be the lobby for the game. My favorite part about this lobby is that there are so many places to explore, if you like empty rooms. But luckily, the texture pack that's required for the game takes so long to load sometimes that you don't even get to see the plane, because your game crashes. Yeah, like, not every computer is suited for the hardcore gameplay of Minecraft, which is probably why newer Hypixel games don't use texture packs. Oh well. But when you actually load into the real game, you discover that the airplane has crashed. But everyone actually survived completely uninjured, with each person having 3 guns and a knife with them. Guess they must have also been zombies that day. Hey, remember earlier when I mentioned that this game had a story? Yeah, so the story is just that everyone suffered a plane crash and has to wait 7 minutes for help to arrive. This isn't a groundbreaking story or anything, but it is something you don't see in Hypixel games that much or even at all, which makes it a cool addition. So once everyone leaves the plane hole, it turns out there is a conveniently placed town. But uh-oh, there are zomboids everywhere. Good thing no one was alive to see the giant plane crash into the center of the town. Wait, is that a good thing? So around town there is a bunch of supply chests that hold important life-saving resources, like gun ammo, health packs, and fried chicken. Occasionally there will be riot gear, which is just leather armor, or even a riot baton, which is the same thing as the knife, but just with more durability. Oh yeah, I should also probably explain what the weapons are. You see, there's the knife, which is a one-hit kill, but it has limited durability, and you have to be close to a zombie to hit them. There's also the pistol, which is a long-range weapon that takes 2 hits to kill a zombie, but it can actually one hit if you land a headshot when it feels like it. There's the machine gun, which is the same as the pistol. You know, headshots are a 1-hit kill and everything else is a 2-hit kill. The only big difference between the machine gun and the pistol is that the machine gun shoots faster and is automatic. And there's finally the shotgun, which can one-hit all zombies no matter what, and it can also take out multiple zombies at a time. Now, if you want to know which weapon is the best, you'll find that it is the pistol. Since pistol ammo is the easiest to find and headshots one-hit kill all zombies, you don't really need any other weapons. This is a big problem with the game, because there's just such a lack of incentive to use other weapons when the standard pistol is just so powerful. A possible way to make it so other guns are more useful is to make it so there are more zombie types that could possibly require the quick fire speed of the machine gun or widespread blast of the shotgun to take down. Also, it makes no sense that the pistol and machine gun are on the same power level. Like, come on. What most people seem to do is stockpile machine gun and shotgun ammo in order to use it at the end of the game to defeat the big waves of zombies, which is cool, but having more strategic fighting scenarios is always more fun than just shoot zombie in the head. And now they are dead, but the player is given more items than just guns and one singular knife. There's the med pack, Hypixel fried chicken, and that's it. So med packs are literally just instant health potions. You literally use it by drinking it. Yum, bandages. Also, there's Hypixel fried chicken, which is the only food source in the game, because what other foods would you need? Banana? You need a lot of chicken because hunger goes down really fast, and you probably don't want that to happen. Zombies spawn all over the town and become more frequent as the round goes on. So to live, you probably want to know the names of all the locations around the town to know the best way to get resources. There's the bank, which has lots of money you can't take. The field, which is just that empty field. The barn, which has lots of hay and big open entrances. The gas station, which has a little shop. The junkyard, which has a cool sign. The house, the church, the graveyard, the police station, the lake, and the school. That is a lot of areas, and none of them are a hospital. Like, you would think you would need that. All of these places have their pros and cons, but the safest place is usually the church because it has a big area to shoot zombies and there are usually some people there. But the real reason I mentioned all of these places is because after 6 minutes have passed, you have to wait 3 extra minutes in a specific rescue site to win. Yay! The rescue site is randomly chosen, so to help people find it, there are usually some firework effects around the site. And also the last minute of the original 7-minute timer is used to let people try to find the site. If you don't go to this place after the 7-minute timer finishes, the game literally starts to murder you, which is very cool. Now, your likelihood to survive the last 3 minutes is based off of 3 factors. 1, the amount of resources everyone has. 2, the amount of people alive. And 3, the location chosen to be the rescue site. The area that's the rescue site really matters because it makes sense that the people who have to survive in the giant field are at more of a disadvantage when compared to the people at the bank. Because, like, come on. The rescue phase is definitely the best part of the game because you have to use all of your resources while literally every zombie in the town is attacking you at once. So if you survive the 3 minutes, you are brought to a safety shelter with chests full of every valuable resource. Like, why would you need this after your saves? So yeah, that's the Blocking Dead, but I just feel like the game ends up feeling kind of empty, and that there's a lot of features that they could add. So when you die during the game, a zombie with your head and name is spawned that attacks players. Whenever a player zombie is murdered, a chat message is sent announcing their murder, which is cool, but this doesn't really do anything because the player who kills the zombie doesn't get anything, and the player zombie just respawns. But my biggest problem with this feature is that the person who actually gets eliminated just becomes a spectator while their zombie version attacks people, because it's an NPC. It would be more interesting if the player who got eliminated could control their zombie version so they actually have something to do once they die. Now I can see why this could be a bad addition because people could just die early on just so they could attack all the alive players when they have minimal resources. But they could just make it so you can't become a zombie until 3 or 4 minutes have passed. If that seems too unreasonable, I would still like to see a game mode where this is an option, because the death message seems pointless when you're just announcing the death of an NPC with a player's name, not an actual player. Another problem I have with The Blocking Dead is that there's only one map, which is weird because once you have played the game a couple times, you learn where every chest is, and an extra map or two could add more variety to the game to make this less of an issue. But in the end, I feel like Hypixel have moved past The Blocking Dead and do not want to add more features to it, which is a shame because it has so much potential. So for now, I will just rate the game a 4 out of 5 for having some very fun gameplay, but not enough zombie.
I used to play football. Well, don't protect my head.
I am an active subscriber to the Pizzarama channel. I made sure to smash that subscribe button on every single video.